Welcome back. This is January Jones, the wine tester, welcoming you back to Thou Shalt Not Wine, the 11th Commandment. That is the name of a book that I've written that is going to be published by Beaufort Books in May 2008. I'm visiting with Tom Irwin, and I would like to tell you about his other book. And it's a fabulous, delightful book. It's called I Want a Girl, Thoughts on the Perfect Companion. Could you tell us about this, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I actually started writing this book as a list. And I'd always heard from people in life, you hear things that, you need to have a list. You need to just kind of write things down that you want to accomplish. And so I just had moved to Los Angeles, and I was living alone in a horrible little apartment in Hollywood. And I just thought to myself, okay, well, I'm going to write this list about, a girl. And I just put it on a few things down on a piece of paper, and then it just morphed into this kind of fun. It became bigger than what I anticipated it being. And it was just a list, and then it became kind of fun to just make up ones that were almost unreal. And, and then I thought, well, if I'm going to say thoughts on the perfect companion, why not make it everything that I've always wanted from just, reality just flew out the window. But it's based in reality. But then, there's just things that, So it just became this little guide to, and then I showed it to people, and they said this should be a book. So I just published this book. Oh,
I see. And you dedicated it to your mother, which is wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, I did. I and it's funny because the book is about a girl, but the woman that I've always kind of admired and has been my best friend when I was a little kid growing up. I don't have a weird mother complex, but I'm just saying when I was a kid, she was a great mom, and so I just thought it would be nice to kind of pay props to her that she did a great job.
Well, I think that's the least you can do after putting her through 4 trips to Iraq, which I'm sure she must have been worried sick about you.
Yes.
That's the least you could do.
Yeah, the guy that owns the liquor store in our hometown, he said that, I know when you're in Iraq because your mom buys the big bottle of white wine. so. Now,
do you have a website for this book?
I do. It's www.iwantagirl.net, and you can buy the book there. You can read sample pages. You can see I had a photographer friend of mine help me out, and there's about 30 different black and white photographs in it, and it goes along with the different things in the book, and it's really just 212 things that I think would make the perfect girl.
Now, the big question, has this book helped you find the girl?
I did. I wrote this book, and I thought I would go around and I would just keep searching.
Wonderful.
And shortly thereafter, I did.
Oh, this is a happy ending. I love hearing that.
It is.
And will this lead to wedding bells, I hope?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Actually, the wedding bells are, they're getting dusted off now. It's going to be in about 3 weeks.
Okay, so all the mothers listening now, if you go out and buy this book, if you've got a son who's on the fence and can't step up to the plate, you have to buy him this book, and it's guaranteed.
A lot of girls have bought this book for themselves and for their friends, and it fits in your purse. So that's why they just say, hey, you know what? I carry it around with me. My friends and I, we just have some, just hang out, and everyone has a favorite page that,
I know. I love it. It's great. And I hope you come up with more books and have a series. I think you could run with this one.
Thank you.
Before we close, I want to thank Tom Irwin again for visiting with us and sharing his Iraq experience. I've been very touched by it, and I hope that my listeners have been able to get a better feeling for what our young troops are going through. This is January Jones closing on bigmediausa.com. Remember to stop whining, start smiling, and if you can't do that, you better just start eating some chocolate. Bye-bye.